All right. So, hold on. Let me like. All right. I had to readjust my camera. I only did lip liner because I'm not really feeling lipstick. Um, as we know, Night Moth is like a black girl fave. I really didn't feel like putting on. I'm in bed. I didn't want to put on like makeup or anything. I just wanted to just stream and talk a little bit about the future. It's funny because it says the future is female on my calendar, and I wasn't really thinking about all of this. I have gained some weight, so I'm a little. Anyways, hope everyone's doing well. If you see this, hope you're doing well. I've been feeling a little sick, nauseous, or uneasy, and I want to say it's because I had sushi last week and it was raw. I have like mucus as well. It was really weird. I had sushi and it was raw last week, like sashimi, and I had like shrimp. It was raw too. So I don't know if that's making me feel sick or I've been binge eating like sweets, a lot of sweets. Like I have a long day and then my body just craves for sweets. I'm overexerting myself. Usually I don't eat this sort of way, but because I'm like overexerting my body, um, it just wants sugar. And then I feel drained. I guess I'd say there has been like this lack of being in my body. I've been just going. I haven't been resting. It's funny because I write about resting, but I'm not doing it. You know, me clean this camera. It's a little blurry. But yeah, I just, whew, sometimes I get chills. Uh, I'm just trying to see what my mind wants to talk about. Where does my brain want to go? Yeah. Oh, I don't even feel like I look like myself anymore. Mm. I can honestly say that I am very happy with my life right now. I feel a little uneasy, a little nauseous, but it's only because I'm kind of out of alignment. Like my soul wants to be somewhere else, but I'm kind of forcing it to be here. But it doesn't want to be right here. It doesn't want to be doing what I do on a daily basis. My soul wants to expand and grow and explore, and I'm kind of stopping it from doing so. Um, I'm not depressed or anything. I'm not sad. I'm not. It's kind of crazy, right? Because in April, it's usually the roughest months for me where I need to release and painful things happen and I lose things. And I think it's just a time of the year when if I don't let go of things, then the divine will intervene. And I really started to notice that 2 years ago, before I guess I wasn't really tying things into the spiritual cycles, the cycles of life where March is a new year and then April is like officially the new year. Um, and I'm just starting to realize that when I don't let things go in March, then April I'm forced to. Things just fall away that do not align. And when I fight it, I feel sick. So my sickness now is just a symptom of not being aligned with my true with my highest timeline, I guess. The best timeline for me or aligning with my dreams and wishes. I don't know. Sounds crazy, but I think that's what I think it is. That life works in cycles and certain timelines are available for you to jump to. And if you don't, then your physical body will show you that you're like falling behind in some way. I was starting to think that like spiritual growth is just um I'm my own personal thoughts right now is that there's levels. You see how there's like levels here that when you ascend energetically, your connection to the realms, like boop, you're here, boop, you're here. When you're here, but you want to go here and you're holding on to things from down here, you feel sick. They're holding you back. You're trying to go resistance. You feel sick until you let it go. Boop, you skyrocket to the next level. I don't know. It's like, it's so weird. Sorry, my throat. Um, what was I saying? Yeah, sometimes I'm just in my room and thoughts come to me. So maybe if I'm live, these thoughts will still come to me. But I rewatch it and I'm like, that's what I was saying. I just sort of blank out in a way and I just keep talking and going and going and going. And my voice just won't stop. Something I can do forever is talk. Talking comes so easy for me. Like, this is something I can just do for hours. It would be nice if it was with someone else, right? Where I could talk, 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 talk. But what's the conversation when both people are not talking? But I just find myself hermiting, isolating. And in my isolation, I'm just here with my thoughts. I haven't been doing that. And I guess this is me doing it now. Um, I'm not really in silence, but I am in silence because usually I'm like watching YouTube or a movie or something, but I'm actually in silence right now. It's just me and my thoughts and my computer, right? I'm just being as genuine as I can be right now. Not putting on, this is just me in my room, just what I'm doing majority of the time. This is pretty personal. My personal space you're being invited into. People have this conception of me, or preconception, where they meet me, and I don't know what they think, but I'm an introvert. I'm very introverted and I'm very sensitive. And I think I'm highly sensitive. And I tell people, hey, I'm a highly sensitive person. And I'm warning you because I know myself. And little things bother me. And I'm letting you know very sensitive. If you do not take that in and then you see how I act or I have an outburst or I'm acting weird around you, I already told you what I was. I'm not lying. I already told you what I was. Highly sensitive. When you lie to me, I'll know. I see things. I see everything. Honestly, it's a blessing and a curse to be sensitive, right? Because people will lie right in your face and then you look at them and you can see right through them like, damn, why are you lying? But then I just smile it off, laugh it off, just act like I don't know, but I know everything. I know names, I know addresses. Shoot, you don't want me to tell the numbers and the names. I know how these people look. because spirits will come to you and warn you, and you will see how these people look in your dreams. You will actually see them in real life. You would go to a place and you feel drawn to some person. You just look at them and you're like, "Oh, you're one. I know who you are." They don't know you, but I know you, you know? It's crazy. Crazy. I just had these gut feelings when I bumped into certain people on the street, and I'm like, "I know exactly who you are," which is crazy. You have never met me, but I know who you are and I know what connection you have. Oh, don't. When you're energetically tied to someone, the truth will always come out. So that's why I don't understand when spouses and stuff will lie to their wives as if they're, and then they will try to fool, I would say manipulate their wives to believe that what they're feeling and seeing is not real. We've slept together. There's like an energetic, we share energy. You cannot lie to those that you lay next to. The truth will always come out. And it will be painful for both parties, I guess. But I guess like the pain and heartbreak in the one who's been betrayed really hurts, you know? And betrayal and heartbreak can actually kill people, and that's very crazy. Like the human body is crazy. You can actually be in such pain. And the fact that the person who's betrayed you didn't even think about you at all shows you all you need to know about their character. Like, damn, you didn't even give a damn about me that you did all of that. Why would I don't want anything to do with you. Like, bye. That shows their respect for you. You know, I'm at this point where I didn't want to believe people's actions because I would give excuses. I'm not going to lie because I understand why humans act the way they act because I have been studying myself and the whole world around me. That's just how I am. I just watch, you know. In high school, all I did is watch people. I was silent in class and I would watch everyone trying to be better than each other, comparing themselves to each other, um, trying to find their own sense of self within material things or connections or their grades. And I would just sit there and watch. And I've been sitting and watching for a very long time. People selfish. I'm selfish as well. Actually, I'm just learning to be selfish. Growing up, I've been really selfless. I've been putting people before me. And, I just thought being selfless was the thing to do because I guess it feels good to help people solve problems because I like to solve problems. I used to love math class, not because I was passing, it's because the formulas I would have to figure out ways to solve. If I failed math class, it's because I was bored or I was probably like I didn't really care, honestly. But math was always very fun to me. Science was always very fun. I love like experimenting and analyze. I love analyzing things. I want to know how this thing works. And that kind of goes for people, right? I want to know, not that it's any of my business, but some people, they just walk up to me and they tell me their business, XYZ. But then I need to detach myself and then realize not everyone wants solutions. And that's where it just gets annoying. Like, you have the problem, but you don't want to solve it. So why are you telling me about it? That's why people need therapists and go to therapy, right? Just to talk about it, just to vent. Some people just want to vent. But I'm just like, how much more are we going to vent and not solve the problem? Because if something's killing you and you just want to vent about it, no, you need to do something? But I've been there and I've done that. I'm still, I'm still human and I will probably fall in that again, that trap again, right? Of just venting and not solving the issue because it feels like a hassle. But I feel like I'm starting to feel the physical ailments of not solving issues, and it's very quick. Before I could go days, weeks, months, of ignoring things as if, it's not bothering me. But now I feel sick to my stomach when I try to ignore the things that are blatantly there that need to be solved. I don't know what it is, but I just cannot ignore things. They just have to be solved and fixed ASAP if I'm capable of doing so. If it has something to do with me and my life. I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is. I think I'm gonna have to go vegan or like vegetarian because this just I know what I need to fix. I just wanted to go live and just talk. Right. But yeah, um but yeah, I think I was talking about, laying next to an enemy, right? It's like one of the worst pains ever. And a lot of people have caused heartbreak to change them. And I think that's the bad part where, yes, that person has wronged you. Yes, it was terrible. Yes, it hurt, but you're going to have to look in the mirror and be like, wow, and I stayed and I endured that. Even when you found the truth out and you stayed, even when you saw what was happening and you stayed, out of, maybe they'll change. Maybe I'm not seeing well. Maybe you didn't want to accept the truth. And when I started to accept the truth, you become truthful with yourself, more truthful with yourself. Acceptance is a very important thing. Accepting where you are, accepting who you are, accepting your reality. Acceptance. I always would say when I was younger, when you reach to the bottom, sometimes the bottom is a blessing because you know where you stand. And once you create that foundation that is stable, nothing can nothing can really affect you when you have a foundation, a stable foundation that is. And makes you think about peace. Really makes me think about inner peace that a lot of people don't have this foundation of self. A lot of people don't have the knowledge of what peace. I just see numbers and I go, like, I don't know what's wrong with me right now. 1818. Um, Inner peace, a lot of people like, oh, world peace. And I'm just like, yo, you world peace will never happen if you don't find peace within yourself. Mm, my throat. I'm having like a little bit of congestion. Um, yeah, world peace will never happen if you don't find peace within yourself. Yeah. I don't know if a lot of people have acquired this, right? But being able to sit down with yourself, sit down in a chair and and just say to yourself, I have no worries. If somebody comes to you with bad news about this that happened in the neighborhood, you're just like, oh, really? Wow, that's crazy. Because honestly, if it has nothing to do with you, don't make it anything to do with you. If XYZ happened to someone across the street from where I live, I'm sorry that they have to go through that, but please keep that over there. Like it sounds bad, but what's in your energetic field, what you're allowing in your energetic field will affect this right here, and this. This is your world. This is our first home. When you allow corruption to enter, you go. And I guess there's such thing as positive corruption, right? But we're that's like a um um you know what I'm trying to say with the hand movements. Um um where was I going with this? Yeah, inner peace. Or if someone tells me, "Hey, you're ugly," and I'm like, "I like your opinion." Now, you go on with your life and I go on with mine. Thank you for your opinion that I never asked for. You know, or someone says, "I don't know why you in my way. Move." This is what you do. You just tell them, "Go. Go around me." "No, you in my way. I don't know." "Walk around me. Stop talking. Walk around me. Go. Stop wasting your time talking and keep it moving." "Oh, you ugly." Great. Nice that you think that. Go on with your life. Silence. You don't even have to argue. You could just move out the way or you could talk back. Your choice. But don't let someone else's actions outside of you affect you to the point where it ruins your day. And that happens a lot in customer service where the people will get angry that X, Y, and Z, and it was out of your control. And all you can do is say, "I'm sorry about that." No need to talk about it to your coworkers. "Can you believe this happened?" It's like, listen, they have issues going on with their life. They're mad. You don't have to absorb their reaction or even talk about it. Let it pass. Let it pass. Let it pass. They were in a bad mood. Sometimes it's not always you, it's them, right? People project their emotions onto you from what they've experienced prior. And it's just a buildup of, you know, anger, frustration. They just lash out on you because that was their breaking point. It's not always you. And their brain may correlate that one experience with, "Oh, I just can't stand that place." But actually, they had some experiences before they got to that place that led up to that, you know? So, or projecting, right? I've definitely um realized a pattern of projections that have been pushed onto me from a lot of different, and just because you're hearing it from this place, and this place doesn't mean it's true. Just because you're hearing it from a lot of people doesn't mean it's true either. That's what I've learned. That there's a certain perspective that people see things in, but no one's looking at it from a higher perspective. Because when you can take accountability for things and situations and your actions, then it starts to all make sense. When someone else, it's time for someone else to take accountability, that doesn't want to happen. So then you say, "Okay, you don't want to take accountability. I'm taking accountability." So now you can say, look at them and say, "You're wrong. You're not taking accountability for your side of how you played into this, you know?" It's a little narcissistic. I guess you could say a little narcissistic, but we all have a part to play in every story. There's your truth, my truth, and the truth. In every story, there's three truths. And the truth takes some time to really, you know, draw. You have to really think, take your emotions out, take this out, take that out, take the excuses out, take I already said take your emotions out, your feelings out, right? And move accordingly. A lot of people have called me fake the past few years. And as I'm speaking right now, I'm being as real as I can be. I'm not putting on a facade. This is who I am. This is how I talk. This is how I look. Or like in my pajamas on my bed. This is me. What I tell you, what I say is the truth. I just don't talk. I walk my talk. I'm not just talking because just to talk because it's fun. Oh, because it's trendy to be spiritual. No. This is my life. And integrity and honesty is very big to me. Therefore, I expect the same from everyone around me or who I associate myself with. Besides the point, I've been so honest and open with a lot of people in my life. Honest and open, I just tell you how it is. No sugarcoating. You ask for the truth, I'm going to give it to you. Are you ready to hear the truth? You asked for it, now you got it. And then I just give them a lie, and they're like, my God, you're still lying. I told you the truth, you said it was a lie. I told you a lie, you said it was a lie. What do you want to hear? We're not we're not connecting, right? We're not connecting at all, which means I gotta go. We're not aligning in any sort of hemisphere, you know? So it's best I just take my little walk. And it's not really personal at all. It's not personal. That's the thing. When I remove myself from situations, it's not personal. I'm trying to preserve myself. I'm trying to have a peace of mind. I'm trying to have a peace of body. I'm trying to have a peace of soul. Because I don't want things going on in my energetic field that is causing me confusion, that is causing me anger, that's making me second guess myself, or trying to make me second guess myself when I know the truth of the situation already. And I can see right through people and their actions, their projections, their traumas. I can see it because I've been that person. I'm not perfect and I have many flaws and I'm still healing and I'm going to have to heal every year. Every month, every year I may have to heal because healing never stops. We're constantly learning about ourselves. We're breaking ourselves down. We're altering ourselves. We're growing. We're shrinking. We're growing. We're being reborn. Life is all about growth and change, and I accept it. I am no better than anyone. I'm not. I am human just like everyone around me. I don't think I'm better than anyone. I don't. I don't try to be better than anyone. I don't even compete with anyone. When I be work, I work, I work, I work. I'm not thinking about anyone else but how is Imani gonna outdo Imani? What is Imani gonna do this year? It's gonna blow Imani's mind, you know? Um, and that's really it. But I don't know, I keep going on like tangents onto different segues of different topics, but we're talking about real. I've been honest with so much people. It's crazy. I don't even know. I'm just so honest. How you feeling? I'm feeling okay. I'm all right. Oh no, I don't need no help. I don't even like help like that. I'll be honest. I'm like, let me solve my problems. You solve yours. Because when we both solve our problems, we come together and we do better. I don't need you to solve my problems. I don't need to be saved. I don't need to be helped all the time. I would appreciate the help, definitely. Help is definitely appreciated. But if you can't help me get it, I'm going to get it because I want it. And it's my own personal desire. I can't have someone else do my work for me. I have to do my own work. That's life. I always write about how people go through these spiritual things, do these little rituals. That's half of it. You got to do the work. Yes, they can initiate you through these rituals, but wearing beads on your neck and saying, great job. But are you really doing the work? Can you really show us through your life, your actual life, that the work is happening? Where's the proof? Can you speak on it? Can you show us through your lifestyle? Are you at peace with yourself? What is your motivation? What is your desire? What do you want? Why are you on a spiritual journey? Did it just fall out the sky? Did you choose it? Did it choose you? Things like this. Wearing sage in your home is just one little aspect, one little speck. It's like a one little star of a thing you can do to be enlightened. Rituals and all that stuff it works. I'm not gonna lie, but you'll start to realize where the true power lies when you put the sage down, when you put the crystals down, when you put the tarot down. You'll start to realize where the true power lies. You'll start to see for real. I'm 23, but I promise you, I may be older than your mother. I'm funny. I'm funny. That's my ego right there. I could be your mother with this mind, with this spirit. I could be your mother. I sound a little, you know, but yeah. So I've been underestimated a lot. They see a cute little face and an innocent smile and smile like, hi, how are you? I'm good. My name is blah, blah, blah. And I'm laughing. I laugh a lot because I'm happy. I'm going to laugh. Don't take my laughter for stupidity. I'm not stupid. And that's the biggest mistake you could make. You think she's so stupid. I'm more than a joyous personality and a smile. I'm so much more than that. And it's so funny to me. I think I'm going to just enjoy the rest of this year. I'm glad that I said I was going to get my laptop, and I did. In a video prior, I said I'm gonna get a new laptop, and I did. And now this webcam is so much better. I'm proud of myself. But without with or without somebody, I'm getting what I want. I just saw a shift that was crazy. I'm getting what I want with or without anyone, you know. I'm really happy. Life is great. In January, my heart was hurting. In February, my heart was hurting. In March, I was finally healing. I'm still healing. Healing takes time. I'm not rushing myself. I'm not angry. I'm at peace with my reality because last year has made me open my eyes to the gifts God has given me. Blessed, 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 blessed. God will bring you to new heights when you tell Him what you want and when you listen to His instructions. Loud and clear, you'll hear it. When you sit with yourself and you put the sage down, you put the crystals down, you got to sit with yourself. None of those things will give you the answers. The answers are within you, not within the crystal. You just tune your body to the frequency of the crystal, but the fact that you can tune your body to the crystal's frequency means that you are as powerful as the crystal. Every crystal you touch, the vibration affects you. You can affect the crystal as well. You can actually hold the crystal and put your intention in the crystal. So who has the power? You are the crystal. Our voice can clear the energy in the room. You don't need sage. Your voice can command spirits to leave. pastors when they're preaching, be gone to the spirit went inside the person's body. And some of it is fake and some of it, but some people can actually do that. You are so much more powerful than your spiritual, physical tools. I'm not really a Bible reader, but I know Jesus has healed people with his hands. And again, Jesus healed with his hands. You can be just like Jesus. And I think Jesus was definitely an example to us on earth that we can become Christ like and we can gain the gifts of Jesus by walking in the path of God. And everyone's path definitely looks different, but there are some basic principles to godlyhood. I think one of the main ones is seeing your fellow human beings as family and not competition. I don't think Jesus saw any of his disciples below him. I don't think he saw the people who were against him as terrible people. I think he just saw them with perspectives, because that's all it is. Perspectives. I don't hold any hatred in my heart for anybody, but if you want to take my eye, just best believe you gonna blind one later on. Okay, that's one thing. I'll turn the other cheek, not over here. Thank you. I'll gain my bad karma if you want to do something to me. Okay, I will gain my bad karma. I'm funny. You thought you would have thought. I'm not. You could be Christ like, but we also are human, you see. We gotta also remember that. We're not on earth to be perfect. We're supposed to live our life to how we see fit. But just know that when you go against the principles and the laws of the universe, you will pay. And I always say it, you will pay. Praying, you can't pray away your karma. You cannot. You have to experience it. You have to go through the blood, sweating tears. You have to. You have to. It is life. It is life. You can actually gain karma from trying to, oh, my mouth. Yeah. You can actually gain karma from trying to live life too holy. I think that's possible. Maybe not. I don't know. Like monks, they keep coming to earth and they just meditate. Do their souls elevate or do they come back to earth again because they didn't live out their soul's desire? Because they can actually be stopping their soul from living its from expressing God's energy through them. What if their soul is telling them they need to be a rock star, but they're just like this? like honestly, honestly, honestly. And then they just get tired. I want to know if there's any monks who weren't a monk anymore and they just went crazy. Like, I'm gonna do everything. Because suppressing yourself will cause a lot of imbalance as well. Is stillness, like, we're not plants, we're humans. So if you just force yourself to be still all the time, will that cause more harm than good? Hmm. I mean, they do. I'm sure they do like their yoga and their practices. I don't know if it's yoga. I don't want to. I don't know the term, so don't come at me. Please don't. Just. But yeah, um, this is very. Like I said, I can talk all day about my thoughts on spirituality and stuff. I Once again, I didn't finish the thing about being fake. People calling me fake. I'm with my sister, and there's some things that I do, and she's like, "You're too nice." Honestly, I wouldn't do that. A lot of people tell me you're so nice, and it's like, why do you do that? Because it makes me feel good inside. Like I don't want anything in return because once again, that Virgo rising in me, My Virgo Venus. I just like to help people. Like that's just but not too much though. Not too much though. I think I'm gonna end it. I've been going on and on and on and on and on. There's makeup on my pillow. Money business. Ugh, God, I gotta reach for these cards. So, what is the message for my Christ-like collective, or anyone who just sees this and wants to watch it? You know, just watch a weirdo rant on her bed. I'm just so happy. Like life is amazing. The bounce back is crazy. Like, hello, do you see this skin? Do you see this? Do you see this face? She's happy. She is. I'm content. I don't karma. I'm content because I know it was about to take place. I don't gotta lift a finger. I'm really happy. I'm happy because I don't really care about things outside of myself. And I think I'm gonna start caring very soon because there's some things I want to do that's gonna actually need to break out of my bubble that I live in. But that's just my own choice, my own personal choice. Sorry. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Nothing's coming out. Can we get a message? It says, answer the call. Answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do? What is your soul calling you to do? Answer the call. Do something to change your energy. And I see this one just say yes so much times. So many times I've seen that one. But yeah, what is your soul calling you to do? I love that card because that's exactly what I guess that was a part of my message. I was supposed to read Suppression of Your Soul part of the Soul part 2, but my phone is so far away that I just decided not to. Okay, message for my soul collective intuitively. What's the message? Oh, if you see my hands, I put my hands in sanitizer. Oh god, my hands are so dry. My mom's singing her own little song. My mom is funny. Mm. The Hangman, Lovers, Page of Wands, Eight of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. I don't know. I just think keep working at whatever we're working at. I think that's it. Yeah, I said we. Hard work. The hard work will pay off. Will pay off. The hard work we're putting in will pay off. And hard work doesn't always have to be physical work. Sometimes inner work is as hard as the physical work because the inner work will cause many physical changes, honestly. And yeah, that's that. Angel, my last thing is the Angel of Abundance card. What is the message here for my Christ-like collective? I just want one card. God is your source to my Christ-like collective. God is your source. Everything you need is supplied by the infinite source of God, and your faith opens the doorway to receive. In God, there is no lack or limitation. Rather, there is plenty of abundance for all to share. And do the work. Do the work. It is not enough to dream or pray. You've also got to take the positive action steps that you are being divinely guided to take. Consistently working on your priorities will make them flourish like a lush flower garden. Yep, do the work. And I think I need to read this: attracting, not chasing. Anything or anyone you chase after will run the other way because of the fears underlying chasing energy. Instead, attract what you need by sending out love, gratitude, and welcoming energy. But remember, God is your source, my Christ like collective. God is your source. You don't lack, you don't compete, you just be. Okay? Be. Be. Oh, look. I don't know what that means. Open book. God is your source. And it's funny. I take this as a sign that I need to not use tarot because I already know, why I just like picking out tarot. I don't need the cards because you know, I'm already intuitively I'm sorry. I got to do it. Like here I am falling right into it. You see, I'm like I don't need it and I'm like I'm going to pick it anyways. The topics that I'm talking about are coming right out, right? God is this. Ooh, ooh, ooh. The first card, Nematona, Nematona, sacred space. Create an altar or visit a power place to connect with the divine, right? And here's the card at the bottom: peace. Peace. Irene, peace. There is no need to worry as everything is working out beautifully. Everything is working out beautifully. Wow. There's no need to worry. Everything is working out beautifully. Peace. So, yeah, there's nothing to worry about, right? You don't have to compete with anyone. You don't have to prove yourself to anyone this lifetime if you don't want to. Sometimes you just need to live your life for you. I think I came with that realization that hey, no one's living my life for me. No one's feeling my pain. No one's feeling my body and how I feel inside my body. No one's in charge of what makes me happy. No one's um talking to my doctor for me when I or writing down how I feel. Everyone is the sole response. But as adults, we are the only ones who take who should be taking accountability for our bodies and advocating for our bodies and our children's bodies. We're adults. We are our own advocates. So we are responsible for ourselves and how we feel and what we allow and what we do and what we want. We are responsible for those things. If you're not liking the circumstances of wherever you are, you have the capability to change that. No one else but you. Oh, and as women, sometimes we wait for someone to save us, but sometimes that never happens. It's not in our story to be saved. Sometimes God will grant some people the saving, because maybe a past life they just deserve it this lifetime. That was owed to them. And sometimes what's owed to us is having to work. Sometimes what's owed to us is having to save ourselves, having to dig ourselves out of a hole, having to support ourselves before someone else comes in to support us. That's just some of our stories. It doesn't make you a feminist to be able to support yourself or advocate for yourself as a woman. It makes you human. And as much as men want us to rely on them, there's this toxic dependency that they want, actually, to the point where if he leaves, she's like, what am I doing with my life? Like, there's just this toxic pattern of women feeling like they need to be with a man. Like, some women don't need to be with a man, and that's okay. That is okay. I knew that, like, from a young age, that marriage is lovely and I would love to get married one day, but marriage is not my focus right now. Women can have dreams. It's okay to have goals. It's okay to have dreams. It's okay to have a vision. We're human. We're allowed to want things for our own soul as women. There's nothing wrong with that. And we've been shamed for it. So we've gone to this extreme of feminism where we're like, I don't need a man at all. But there's a select few who are not supposed to be with a man, and that's okay. But there are some who are supposed to be in union with a masculine counterpart. Except that, hey, right now, that's not my focus. Children are not my focus. That's okay. That's okay. Don't let anyone shame you into living the soft life because it's trendy once again. The soft life is not for every woman, just like how the boss life is not for every woman, or the wife life is not for everyone. The stay-at-home mom life is not for every woman. Everyone is so different. So, let's stop putting ourselves in boxes and just be. Through our experiences, we learn and grow and we change, and that is okay. This is where depression comes in, when we feel like we need to be this thing as much as our soul doesn't want to do it. But because everyone else is doing it, we push ourselves into places we do not belong. We wonder why we don't fit in. You're not supposed to. Newsflash, that's not your circle. Newsflash, that's not your room. Newsflash, that's not the box you're supposed to be in. You want to push. Same thing goes for men. This is like universal, where even men, I think some men want to be taken care of, but they're afraid to admit that. Acceptance is the first step. Some men want to be taken care of, but they never speak about it. They never put it out there. So how would anyone know? There's some women who will take care of men. That's what they want to do. That's what they want to do. Sometimes it's not always because they have this internal power struggle. They want to be, you know, um powerful over a man. They want to rule a man. Sometimes there's some women who are here to help and heal men. Have people not thought of this? That, there can actually be women healers that are supposed to take care of a man. It's not always because she's masculine. What if that's why she was born to do? Newsflash. What if people are born to shake up the room and do things that are crazy and out of this world? It's called God energy. God lives through all of us in different ways. And sometimes God will let you walk down a road of destruction. He will let you do that. Because how would you know? How else would you learn if he didn't just allow you to continue to walk? Continue walking. It's like when people pray, God help me, and they're not doing anything. God gave us the power to help ourselves. He wants you to take that first step. Sorry, there's some weird stuff going on, man. But I just lost my train of thought. I think it's time for me to go. I'm almost reaching an hour. Maybe I'm not supposed to reach an hour. I appreciate anyone who listens to this, watches this. I appreciate you. Hope you have a blessed day, a blessed life, and I hope you're brave enough to finally get in alignment, to follow your heart's true desires. Sometimes, once again, I'm thinking broader. Not everyone's supposed to follow their heart's desire. Sometimes some of us are here to actually be more logical than in their feelings. So, um, find your right path is what I would say. Find out what works for you. You know, start living life a little more open minded, open to the possibility that, hey, maybe that person is blah, 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 blah. Maybe I'm the one who needs to open my mind. Maybe the world is closed minded. I don't know. But hope you guys have a blessed week, day, month, whenever you see this. I hope you are doing the spiritual work and you're taking action when you are called to do so. You will lose your place in the line if you do not fall into line with your true and highest self. Okay? Because what is for you can pass you. Don't let them fool you. What is for you can pass you. Because we don't have an unlimited time on earth. We don't. If it passed you and you go into the future and you don't take the action or the intention or the whatever it is manifest, you will never get it again. Honestly. Maybe in the next life, but not in this one. Okay? So, this was Talks with Imani, Divine Maya, whatever. My name is Imani. Faith. Okay? Have a blessed day. Bye.